Brands drive fandom and emotional connections through sports. Sports, culture, and brand building are central to the growth of more than a few famous brands from Gatorade to Nike. Partnerships like Nike and Michael Jordan resulted in Air Jordans. Brands have consistently increased fandom through effective sports partnerships. During the NFL football season, few brands are as well positioned as State Farm, renowned for its tagline, "Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there." But how does a brand synonymous with insurance weave itself into consumer culture? I sat down with Kristen Cook, Chief Marketing Officer of State Farm, to explore her role and how the State Farm brand leverages sports and culture to foster emotional connections, its ongoing investments in women's sports, and its journey with athletes like Caitlin Clark. Building emotional connections, the power of good neighbor. Cook began by emphasizing the centrality of the consumer in everything State Farm does. "Our mission is rooted in understanding and meeting the needs of our customers," she explained. "Whether it's through insurance, financial services, or being there in moments of crisis like hurricanes, we strive to embody the ethos of being a good neighbor." I wrote about turning your brand into a verb in my book, The Purpose Advantage, and Cook's point about brand action struck home. This philosophy extends into the brand's marketing strategies, where stories of community and cultural relevance take center stage. "Sports play a pivotal role," Cook said. "They ignite passions like nothing else and bring families, friends, and communities together, even amid life's noise." For State Farm, sports is more than just a passion point. It's a strategic platform. The company's influence spans the NBA, WNBA, NFL, and beyond, often leveraging a 360-degree approach that integrates digital and physical engagement. Cook highlighted the multi-layered way State Farm activates its sports partnerships. Whether it's through courtside stanchions visible during highlight reels or through cultural integrations like Netflix's Starting Five, we ensure our presence is felt across every touchpoint. Jake from State Farm has also become a cultural icon, further bridging the gap between the brand and its audience. Cook noted, "Jake helps us stay relatable and present across all the platforms where our consumers are consuming content, from in-game ads to social media." Caitlin Clark, a rising star, State Farm's investment in women's sports shines through its relationship with Caitlin Clark, the brand's first NIL athlete. Known for her record-breaking basketball career at Iowa, Clark embodies the values State Farm holds dear. "She represents excellence both on and off the court," Cook said. "Her philanthropic endeavors and family values align perfectly with our brand." Coming off her incredible rookie season in the WNBA, Clark stars alongside ESPN reporter Cassidy Hubbard and Jake from State Farm in a new spot called Rookie Move. The spot highlights Clark as the epitome of a good neighbor, reinforcing State Farm's dedication to working with top athletes who strive to make a positive community impact. The spot, created in partnership with Disney Advertising, debuted on ESPN on November 21. This marks the latest collaboration between State Farm and Disney, who have also teamed up on projects like The Last Dance in 2020 and Full Court Press earlier this year. State Farm's partnership with Clark has already yielded standout moments, including their presence at the crossover at Kinnick, the most attended women's basketball game in history, and creative integrations with FOX, such as the Caitlin Cam TikTok livestream during key games. When Clark played at State Farm Arena with the Atlanta Dream, it became one of the venue's most attended basketball games ever, Cook shared. "We're not just celebrating her journey, we're supporting a movement that's elevating women's sports as a whole." A commitment to investing in women's sports. State Farm has been championing women's sports for over 2 decades, a commitment that reflects its customer diversity and its belief in the business value of supporting women athletes. The brand recently signed its second NIL athlete, Juju Watkins, a basketball phenom at USC. It's an honor to partner with State Farm. Not only are they one of the biggest brands in sports, they've also been investing in basketball and in the women's game for decades. "I'm looking forward to sharing what we've been working on together," Watkins said. Watkins is featured in a new co-branded spot on Big Ten Network and in On the Rise, a six-part docuseries spotlighting women athletes which premiered on NBC and Peacock on November 23. "We don't want women's sports to be labeled as a niche anymore," Cook said passionately. "Our goal is to make it so ubiquitous that we just call it sports."